So in around August 2019, Nandan got a request from the then Chief Justice of India to translate Supreme Court judgments into 10-11 languages so that they could be used across the country in the local language. Now, typically, the first instinct is to build an app or a solution for this. But as EkStep Foundation, we again broke it down to, if as a philanthropy we were to do this, can we do it in a way that would benefit other sectors, other organizations who can build on top of what we had created? We could imagine many use cases in many sectors like education, health, farming, finance, climate change. We could not foresee the exact use cases, but what we knew that the country did not have high quality language data. Whatever data was there was on internet, and internet carries a very, very small fraction of Indian language data, much more so in the top languages like Hindi, not so much in the rest of the languages. It's a very long tail. So by 2020, it was already 10-11 years since we had started the Aadhaar journey, and our thinking had evolved on digital public infrastructure and how technology can play an enabling role to solve for both inclusion needs of India and the innovation talent that we have. So AI was the next technology, and there also we chose to focus on language, because any interaction, any transaction has to have a language component in it. And given India's diversity of language, if you go outside of the main cities, the probability that any two people could understand each other is less than 20%. So a lot of participation in the economy, in the social cultural space, is restricted by your language. Through a digital public infrastructure approach, can we increase the participation of more and more citizens? And if that happens, then we solve for innovation and inclusion. The work that AI4Bharat is doing has and will have immense national impact. When I say has, in the very short time since AI4Bharat made its data open and available, there are several startups that have used that model, that have used that data and created their own solutions and applications. A highly technologically challenging task, but for an open societal purpose. We do not know of any other example of an academic institute taking an idea that going to the scale of hundreds of millions of citizens who are impacted by it through extensive collaboration with other academic institutions, with state governments, with philanthropies like EkStep Foundation, Gates Foundation, several others. So the DPI approach here, which has again the three parts of a digital spine, innovation on top, and policy and institutional structures, is amplified when you have an underlying open data sets, open models like what AI4Bharat has created. So through this approach, and thanks to the work of AI4Bharat, we've been able to demonstrate that even in a cutting-edge field like AI, we're able to bring out the principles of digital public infrastructure. We're able to bring out what helped India create an Aadhaar, UPI, FASTag, CoWIN, Diksha, many of the other platforms. The same approach could be brought about in AI, which is what we call as, it's not DPI plus AI. When these two come together, it's not a simple addition. It's DPI to the power of AI. Or as Nandan says, 5 years from now, the I in DPI will not stand for digital public infrastructure. Because of this AI and DPI meeting, 5 years from now, DPI will stand for digital public intelligence. And that's a powerful vision. And AI4Bharat is very well aligned and a crucial part in India of helping to make that vision happen.